Hello, Namaste and Kim Cho. Welcome back to my channel, Where's We Going? We are now at step 3 of this travel planning series, and if you've been following along, you already know we have covered some solid groundwork. In step 1, we spoke about how to choose a destination and set a realistic budget. That's where the dream begins, right? In step 2, we tracked all things visa and documentation. Because let's be real, no one wants last minute panic over missing paperwork. Now comes one of my favorite steps, planning your itinerary. But don't worry, we are not jumping into detailed hour by hour schedules yet. Right now, we are going to sketch the bigger picture, the overall structure of your trip, which cities or regions you want to cover, how long to stay where, and how to move between them smoothly. So grab your notepad, open Google Maps, and let's start building the bones of your trip. To make this as helpful as possible, I'll walk you through everything using Switzerland as an example. So you'll not only understand the logic, but also get ideas if Switzerland's on your bucket list. And let's be honest, it probably is. Step 1. Know your usable days. Let's say you've planned a trip to Switzerland for 8 days. That sounds a lot, right? But in reality, only 6 of those days are usable. The first and last days usually go in flying in, transferring from the airport and getting settled, and then flying out again. So we always account for those travel days when planning city stops. Now the next thing to think about is, what's your travel style? Are you someone who loves to pack as many spots as possible, or do you prefer a relaxed, slow-paced trip where you can just breathe, explore, and maybe sip coffee by lake without rushing to catch the next train? If you are the packed itinerary type, then in those 6 days you can plan something like Zurich, Lucerne, Interlaken, Lauterbrunnen, and maybe even Zurich. But I'll be honest, that's going to be fast-paced. You'll be hopping from one place to the next every day or two. And while you'll cover a lot, you might miss that feeling of actually soaking in a place. Now, if you want a relaxed trip, I'd recommend something like this. Start in Lucerne for a couple of days, then head to Interlaken or even better, Grindelwald for the alpine views and calm atmosphere. You'll still get mountains, lakes, cute towns and day trip options, but at a pace that doesn't burn you out. If you're into hiking and panoramic views, then your itinerary should lean towards the Bernese Oberland region. Places like Lauterbrunnen, Marennes, Wengen and Grindelwald. These are all easily reachable by train and have some of the most iconic Swiss hiking trails. Step 3. Let's talk logistics. How are you getting around? Switzerland is honestly one of the easiest countries to travel within, thanks to their incredible train system. But you still need to decide whether you're going to land in one city and return to the same city, or fly into one city and fly out from the other, which is called an open jaw ticket. Let's break it down. If you're flying in and out of Zurich and your last stop is somewhere like Zermatt, then remember, you need to leave aside one day just to travel back to Zurich for your return flight. That can eat up time, especially if your train takes 3 to 4 hours. But if you have booked an open jaw ticket like flying into Zurich and flying out of Geneva, then you can just design your route in a more natural one-way loop without backtracking. There's also the option of a self-drive road trip. But honestly, in Switzerland, trains are more efficient and scenic. You can just sit back and enjoy the views and not worry about parking and tolls. Plus, you can get travel passes like Swiss Travel Pass that covers almost everything from trains to mountain excursions. I've linked this below in the description. Now comes the next big question. How many days should you spend in each place? Here's a simple approach I follow. If you're visiting a big city like capital or major tourist hub, it's best to spend around 3 to 4 days there. That gives you enough time to explore the main attractions without feeling rushed. For medium-sized cities that are more cultural or charming but don't have a huge list of sites, 2 to 3 days usually works really well. Small towns or villages can often be seen in one day. They are perfect for a quick visit or even a day trip. And if you're going somewhere for nature like a mountain town or an island, it's worth spending at least 2 to 3 days so you can actually relax and enjoy the outdoors. In Switzerland, you'll find a mix of cities, villages, and nature spots. So if I were planning a balanced 6-day trip in Switzerland, here's what it could look like. Land in Zurich and spend the night. 2 nights in Lucerne. Explore the city and do day trips to Mount Pilatus or Mount Titlis. 3 nights in Interlaken or Grindelwald. Use this as a base for Lauterbrunnen, Jungfraujoch, Schilthorn, or all the breathtaking hikes. Then head to Zurich or Geneva depending on your return flight and spend the night there before flying out. You can also try what I call the anchor city method. That means you stay in one city for 3 to 4 nights and take day trips around it. This works super well in Switzerland because everything is so well connected. For example, base yourself in Interlaken and from there you can visit Lauterbrunnen, Grindelwald, Thun, or even take scenic trains like the Golden Pass line. This method is especially useful if you're traveling with kids, elderly family members, or just want to avoid the hassle of checking in and out of hotels every other day. When it comes to actually researching your route and city clusters, here are some tools that make life easier. Use Google Maps to visualize your journey and estimate travel time. Then check Rome to Rio to see the transport options between each place. You can also browse platforms like Get Your Guide or Viator to see what kind of tours or activities are available in each city. That helps you decide if it's worth staying longer somewhere. And of course, check out Instagram Reels, Pinterest boards, and travel blogs, including mine. All those links are in the description below. And hey, if this all still feels overwhelming or if you're short on time, I offer custom itineraries too. Whether you're a solo traveler, couple, or a big family, I can help you build a route that matches your vibe and saves you hours of scrolling. Since you'll be coming from this video, I'm offering a special discounted rate of INR 5,000. No matter how many days your trip is. Just drop me a message using the link in the description. So that's it for step 3, planning your itinerary. It doesn't have to be perfect, and you don't need to decide every single detail right now. But having a rough idea where you'll go, how you'll get there, and how many days to spend in each place, that makes the rest of the planning process so much smoother. In the next video, we'll move on to step 4, where we'll dive into hour by hour planning, figuring out what to do when, how to optimize your days, and build a smooth daily schedule that fits your style. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me where you're planning your next trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in step 4. Bye!